You've probably seen people showing off their iPhones, luxury cars, or vacations, symbols of wealth that often make us judge them as prideful. But what if it's not just pride? What if there's a deeper reason behind why we chase money so hard? Why does something lifeless like paper hold so much power over us, shaping our emotions, choices, and dreams? The truth is simple yet unsettling. We all need money. It's not just greed, it's wired into how our brains work. In 1943, psychologist Abraham Maslow introduced a theory explaining why people do nearly anything for money. His hierarchy of needs reveals that almost everything humans do, consciously or not, is driven by 5 fundamental motivations. And in today's world, money has become the key to unlocking each one. Let's start with the foundation: physiological needs, food, water, and shelter. In the past, survival meant hunting, gathering, and finding caves. Today, the game has changed. You don't hunt deer anymore, you buy noodles, you don't claim a cave, you pay rent. Money now guards every pathway to survival. That's why when you're broke and anxious about your next meal, that fear isn't imaginary. It's your primal survival instinct sounding an alarm. Without money, your brain perceives real danger. Once basic survival is secure, a new worry appears: safety and stability. It's not just about eating today, but ensuring you can still eat tomorrow. This level is about long-term security, steady income, emergency savings, and insurance to protect against illness or layoffs. That's why people crave stable jobs and consistent paychecks. Money here is a shield against future uncertainty. But even when you've met your physical needs and feel financially secure, another deeper pain can surface: loneliness. Humans are social creatures. Belonging to a group once meant better survival chances. Loneliness today, however, is just as dangerous. It can harm both mental and physical health. Studies show that chronic loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So we reach the third level: love and belonging. At this stage, money becomes a ticket to connection. You need it to go out with friends, buy gifts, or simply participate in shared experiences. That's why some people buy expensive phones or clothes, not out of necessity, but to feel included, to fit into a social circle. Debt for an iPhone isn't really about technology, it's about belonging. Once people feel accepted, they naturally want more than just connection. They want respect and recognition. This is the fourth level: esteem needs. Neuroscience shows that social status affects serotonin, the brain chemical linked to confidence and calmness. Gaining respect, therefore, literally makes you feel better. And in today's society, the most visible symbol of success is still money. Luxury watches, cars, designer brands, they're signals of status, not tools of function. Money becomes a scoreboard of worth. But interestingly, the richest people, like Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, don't rely on luxury brands to gain respect. Their status comes from what they've created, not what they wear. Their identity and innovation are their luxury. That is the key difference. When your respect comes from who you are instead of what you own, you've climbed beyond the ego-driven stage. Now, once people achieve esteem, something shifts. They begin asking deeper questions. What's my purpose? What am I meant to do in this world? This final stage is called self-actualization, the desire to reach your fullest potential. At this level, money stops being the goal and becomes a tool. People chase meaning instead of material things. Scientists, artists, and inventors who have already secured their needs often devote their energy to creating value for others. They're no longer driven by external validation, but by internal fulfillment. The true satisfaction comes not from wealth or applause, but from realizing one's potential and making a lasting impact. This is the peak of psychological maturity. When you reach this stage, money no longer controls you. It supports you. You use it to fund creativity, growth, and contribution, not to prove your worth. If you reflect carefully, you'll see that money has been present in every stage, from survival to self-actualization, but its role changes over time. In the beginning, money is everything. Later, it becomes just one of many tools to pursue higher meaning. So, where are you right now? Maybe you're at level 1, struggling to make ends meet and worried about basic needs, or level 2, trying to secure stability with savings and a steady job. Perhaps level 3, where money helps you connect and belong. Maybe level 4, where you're chasing recognition and success. Or possibly level 5, where money is no longer the master but a servant to your purpose. There's no wrong level, only awareness. Knowing where you stand helps you grow toward the next stage, because managing money isn't just about earning more, it's about understanding yourself. When you realize that money is merely a bridge between needs and self-discovery, you stop being controlled by it. You start seeing it as a tool to unlock freedom, peace, and purpose. And if we go back in time, before money existed, Maslow's theory would still hold true. The needs remain the same, only the methods have changed. Early humans hunted for food and safety. We worked jobs and earned paychecks. But deep down, it's all driven by the same human instinct: to survive, to connect, to matter, and ultimately, to become the best version of ourselves. So next time you see someone flaunting their car or designer clothes, remember, they're not just showing off. They're expressing where they are in their personal hierarchy of needs. And just like you, they're trying to feel safe, accepted, respected, and fulfilled. Money, in the end, is not evil. It's neutral. Its power lies in how we use it. It can either enslave us or empower us. So take a moment to ask yourself, what level are you truly operating at? What are you really chasing? Security, recognition, or purpose? Because the ultimate freedom isn't when you finally have enough money. It's when money stops controlling your life and starts serving your mission.